Dave,
Yeah, Jason.
how's it going?
I'm good. It's a little early, but I'm up and I've had coffee and all that.
You're an early riser.
Well, sometimes I'm early. Depends. I'm sort of up half the night on Skype. Talking to people all around the world. So I sort of sleep on and off during the day. So yeah, I sleep different hours, if you know what I mean.
So Dave, like, you're keeping so busy, on the social network side of things, and keeping contact with the ACDC fans from all these years, and still doing your great jobs, with your projects and your solo albums. Be a great feeling that you have inside you to continue to do this.
Yeah, it's been an amazing career for sure, and yeah, I'm still performing and touring around the world, and I'll be doing some more recording the second half of this year as well. So it's very, very pleasing.
What's your take on like Spotify and stuff like that? Because you are on Spotify, and you're getting some traffic on that with
Yeah,
kids now.
the record labels, some of they go on Spotify for me, a couple of them, and yeah, there's just so much you can do these days electronically, and but it's live performances that are important. A lot of times, as you know, your music, people can get it for free anyway, all over the world, and so it's important that you keep performing. And besides, I love performing. I love recording, of course, writing and just making new music, which is really fantastic. But of course, the live performance is nothing like it. I've always loved that. So, looking forward to getting back on the touring scene again in a couple of months. I'm in Australia at the moment, just having a bit of a break. I normally take my breaks in Texas, and but this time I'm back in Australia, and I'll be heading to Scandinavia mid-year, Norway, Sweden, and Finland to tour there, and then to the USA after that to do some more recording.
And life on the road, is it hectic as it should be, or is it smoother now?
Yeah, it is. It can be very hard work. And lack of sleep is the worst thing, really, because you're doing like different cities every night, so you're not getting too much sleep. You're getting up and traveling and performing and trying to get some sleep and up again and that kind of thing. So you've got to be able to sleep on the bus and sleep wherever you can. And it can be pretty tough, but I've been doing it for so long. I'm very disciplined. You've got to be very disciplined to be able to do that, and so I still really enjoy it.
Last time we talked, which is a few years back, the famous video "Can I Sit Next to You, Girl" wasn't on YouTube. Now it is. What's your take on that? Because it deserves to be there, featuring the great
Can I
Dave
Sit Next to You,
Evans.
Girl? Yeah, it's still a very popular song all around the world, and it's amazing, really, really amazing, and surprising, and really that so many fans around the world tell me that of all the ACDC songs, it's their favourite. So that's we've got TNT and Thunderstruck and all these great songs with ACDC, and it's just so nice to hear the fans tell me that the original single, the very first song ever recorded, the song I recorded was a hit record. "Can I Sit Next to You, Girl" is their favourite, so that's pretty amazing. I still perform that song every performance I do, and they sing along all over the world, and they love it. So it's great.
Now, how many times you've performed that in your life? Over
I don't know,
thousands.
but I'll be performing it when I go away again. So, and it's a great song. It's just to see the smiles on people's faces as they're singing along with me. It's just one of those happy songs.
One album that you don't get enough recognition for is A Hell of a Night. I mean, the job you're doing with the ACDC songs is incredible with your voice.
Yeah, I don't really promote it that much. It was a special CD, that one, A Hell of a Night. It was actually recorded on the 20th anniversary of Bon Scott's death, and back in 2000. And I was invited to a special show, a band in Melbourne. We're doing a special commemorative show for Bon Scott on the 20th anniversary of his death, and they invited me down to perform with them because I knew Bon Scott before he joined the band, and also met him afterwards as well. And it was an incredible night. It was packed in Melbourne, Australia, and we recorded it. My whole performance there, and the fans that hear it absolutely love the album. It's available on Paris Records out of Houston, and but I don't really promote it that much. The fans that do know about it, when they do receive it, they really love the whole performance. So, yeah, thanks for mentioning that.
Very welcome. And right now you're like promoting on your Facebook page "Nothing to Prove." Your EP you did a little while ago, and
yeah, Nothing to Prove. I recorded that in England, and wrote new songs for that one, and yeah, all the songs are favourites already. With the fans, which is great. And I've done another EP after that. I'd recorded it in the United States in Texas, and that's What About Tomorrow, it's called. And so that was released just over a year ago.
So what do you think of, the internet, how it's going for a career like you have? Is it keeping you super busy? I mean, staying up late at night to answer emails and all that great stuff.
Yeah, it's fantastic, Jason. You contact record labels directly. You contact magazines directly. You're not beholden to a manager as such, because you can manage yourself if you're smart enough, and that way you can contact people all over the world and just get busy. I mean, it's up to yourself. I use it well. And I'm on it all the time. My Facebook, I speak to the fans, of course, but I also speak to, as I say, contacts in the business world, in music business world, and it keeps me very, very busy.
You're touring, and you're going to be recording, I'm sure, in the near future.
Yeah.
What's your life going to be like that?
Yeah, it's nothing's changed really. I'm just having a little bit of a break. Here in Australia, and as I say, mid-year I'm heading to Scandinavia, Norway, Sweden and Finland to tour there, which I'm back there again, and then from there I'll travel to the United States, and I'll be recording there, and I think later in the year I'll be going to Brazil again, speaking to the people there in Brazil, and they're keen to get me back there. So it's a wonderful place, Brazil. I really enjoyed it the last time I was there. So, a lot to look forward to.
What type of coffee does Dave Evans drink in the morning?
Well, in Australia, it's Lavazza coffee. I really like that one. It's Italian coffee. But I've never tasted coffee as good as the coffee in Brazil. It's absolutely amazing. But the Brazilians tell me that the Colombian coffee is even better, so there you go.
There you go.
I'm in the Blue Mountains at the moment, west of Sydney.
Okay.
So sometimes the reception's not so good here in the mountains.
Well, the reception sounds great. There's nothing wrong with that. And thank you very much for taking this time, Dave, certainly in the morning to speak to me. And
my pleasure, Jason.
And we'll talk to you again really soon, because we got to do interviews more often. I think the amount of information which you can deliver us is great for online people that love you.
Thanks, Jason. Yeah, thanks, Jason. As I say, very appreciated.
No problem. Well, you keep up the great work, and we'll talk to you again in the future.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.